tutorial, we are going to see how to edit a happy birthday video using Canva. So we are at Canva home screen, and here in the search bar, we will have to type YouTube video. Okay, so in search bar, if you type YouTube video, you'll get many templates, ready to use templates. You can use any of these and just change a little bit, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use a clean template, and we will start from the scratch. So I'm on my first slide, which I'll be using as an introductory slide or intro. So in element, we will have to type for a nice background. So I'm taking a floral dynamic background. So let me check which one is suitable. This one I like. So once it is taken, then I'll have to right click and select this as background. And then because this is 30 seconds long, I'm not going to keep it for so long. So I can also make it a little bit transparent by clicking on this slide and then going to this transparency, and I can reduce this transparency, and then I can give other elements. But for this reason, for this particular video, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep transparency as 100, and then I'm going to drag the sides in part like this to reduce the timing. You see, the timing should be within 5 to 8 seconds for the introductory slide. So you can drag and do it. And next we will be bringing some text effects. So let us go to text option, and there are many free effects and many are pro effects. So from text directly from fourth option, we can select any of these text. I have created a video on how to use Canva Pro for free. That video will be getting in the top right hand side corner of this video. So make sure after watching this video, you go and watch that video and get Canva Pro for free by using Team Link. Now I am just grouping it once again after changing. Drag this and group it together, and this is how you can easily create an amazing text effect. Now you can drag and make it smaller or bigger. Now let us go to elements once again. I'm going to bring one frame, and inside it I'll be giving one image here. So first is I'll go to elements and I'll type frame. And here there are many different types of frame. You can choose any one as per your need. But for sake of this video, I'm taking this diamond frame, and I'm going to take one picture. It should be your own picture, but I'm taking it as an example, and then double click and situate the picture in such a way so that the best part is visible through the frame, right? And then you can drag and position it in this way. Then select the text, make the text come front. So you select it, go to these 3 dots, position, and then forward, so that your text overlaps, comes in the front layer, and the picture and frame goes to the second layer. Once I'm done, now this is time to add some quick animation into it. There are 2 types of animation. If I select the text and go to this animation button, it will automatically go to text animation. Here I can give bounce or pan or any animation you feel like. So there are many free and pro animations. You can try it out. And then I will go to this element and I will select a pan or rise animation like this. Now let us add another slide by clicking on this plus button and go to elements. Either you go to elements and get a grid first. First get a grid here. I'll show you one thing. Why am I asking to get a grid first? You can upload any of your videos in the second slide from this upload media option. Now I'm going to show you one magic. All the videos come under video option. So I'm going to take one video like this. Now you see, when we shoot in hurry, most of the time we use the camera in 9:16 ratio, right? But if and the video comes in this way, how you are seeing in the screen. Now, do you have any idea how to make this stretched and cover this 16:9 frame? Not possible, right? So therefore, we will go for a grid. if I take a grid, then you will see the magic happening. It will automatically occupy, no matter what ratio you have taken the clip in, it will automatically occupy the entire grid. So I'll go to elements and type grid, and many different grids in collage style or single grid will come. So if I take it, or by default it will occupy the entire screen, entire template, right? And if I want to resize it, I can simply drag it from the corner like this, right? So for the sake of this video, I'm keeping it full, and I'm going to take the same video which I just now used, and you will see it will get kind of stuck inside, and then I can double click and drag it downwards in order to give the best part in between the video, so that it gets seen. So now you can go for some collage also if you want to give many video clips in one slide, because to make it a reel or to accommodate it within 59 seconds, you should be going for a collage kind of a style, right? So therefore you can take any style from grid collage from this part. So let us take a grid collage here, and let us take a couple of videos and one picture image, static image, so that we can see how to modify those as well. Now once you select, same way you'll have to double click and drag and make the best scene, best part of the clip visible through the frame. So I have taken beautiful clips here, and all these clips you can also take your image. So all these clips cumulatively it's coming around 17 seconds or 14 seconds like that. Now as I have taken one static image, this will not be counted in this timer option, right? So let me just go ahead and change, make the changes. Let us see what more adjustments we can do in the video. So let us do the color correction. As of now, Canva provides color correction option for the static image. So we will select the static image. If it is a video, then it will be having different options like animation and flip, crop. Okay, so we will see it one by one. First, let us work with the static image and do color correction. So I'll select the image, I'll go to edit image, and then I will go to adjustment. Here I have different parameters to adjust. As per my need, I can adjust. I can make it little brighter, and I can make the contrast little more, saturation little more, and you can take the dominant tone of any image, and then you can change the tint part as well. Like in this image, I feel yellow and orange is dominating, so I can drag the tint scroller towards yellow section, so that the entire picture gets that tone. And likewise, you can change, you can give warmth and everything as per your requirement. So once we are done with it, once we are done with this fine tuning of our color correction, then we will see at the bottom of this adjustment column, there is some code appearing. So you should be taking and keeping that code saved somewhere, so that in case at times due to some bugs or some reason this effects goes off, right? So in that case, you will just have to copy and paste the same code in the adjustment section here to get back all those parameters whatever you selected, and this remains handy for your future use as well. If you have created an amazing color correction for one image, and if you want to standardize it for your rest of the future images as well, it becomes very easy. The task becomes very easy. You simply have to select the image, copy the code and paste it here, and rest of the part will be taken care of, right? So this is how you can do it. Let's move forward to the next. It is the space option. This basically indicates the space in between the grids and the frames. So if I increase it, the grid will be more and the frames will become shorter. This is flip. You can horizontally flip it. Vertical flip is also possible. So we can horizontally flip this picture. Now you see, as I told you, as soon as I made some changes in Canva has some unfortunate bugs. Okay, see, all those tones, all those color corrections are gone from this image. That's the reason I was telling you, as because I don't have that code copy and pasted, I'll have to do everything again, and that does not assure that the effect will be as good as the previous one. So that's the reason I'm telling you, always don't do this mistake. Whenever you do any adjustment, just copy this code and paste it somewhere to avoid such inconvenience, right? Now move forward. Let us make the adjustment on the timer part. Here you can go to this timer part. For any video, you get this timer scissor option where you can basically crop the video, split the video or make it short and choose any certain part of the video. It is basically acting as a compressor, because if you are having one video which is too long, maybe 3 to 5 minutes long, but you cannot really accumulate so long videos in one reel, so in that case this part becomes very handy when you can actually cut the main part of the clip and you still can keep the part of the clip in your collage or in your reel, right? And this section shows you the accumulated the overall timing of the entire video, right? Now let us add some transition. If I go downwards between two slides, there are two options. One is add page, the bottom one is add transition. If we go to this transition part, there are different types of transition, and you can choose, and then further you can change the intensity of those transitions. So you can go for circle fade, you can go for line vibe. So whatever is suitable for you, you can mix and match and keep using this different beautiful transitions in between two slides, right? So, and if in between, even inside one particular style, there are different options. Like for circle vibe, you can take in or out, whichever you want. Now I have added another static picture, and I will show you another way of making a transition. Now you see, I will add another page, and here I will change the duration to 0.3 or 0.5 seconds. Now I will go to templates option to get one intro video, YouTube intro video, and from here I'll be choosing one colorful one which would be suitable or going well with this particular type of video which I'm editing. And I'll do a little bit of edit, and then we will again crop the video in between, as I told you, for 3 to 5 seconds, so that it acts as a transition in between two slides. So I'm just keeping this middle part, and I am going to use it as a transition, right? So you can even make it little more, 8 seconds if you feel. It depends on the video you have chosen, right? The introductory video which you have chosen, right? Now it is time to add some beautiful audio into it. So there are 3 ways where you can get audio. One is in element, you can type a keyword happy or piano or whatever you want, instrumental. Then go to audio section and get all these pro and free different types of audios out here. And here again further you can get many suggested keywords which you can use in order to get more intrinsic and specific type of audio, right? This is one way to get audio. So you will have to just drag and drop the audio here. Wherever your cursor will remain, the audio will start from there. Next is audio option itself from bottom, 3rd option or 4th option it comes usually. This gives categorically different types of audios which you can choose from here. Pop, happy, instrumental, and whatever is required. And you can also give keywords in order to make further filter. So you can choose even with the word happy, birthday, or only birthday, or child music or audio, like that. Okay. Now once you are satisfied with the audio here, then you don't have to go for the next option. But those who want to give their own video, you can go to media bin and you can take your own audio in order to avoid any copyright claim later. And then these will appear in audio section. And you can also record your own audio by the 3rd option. Now I will just drag and drop with the help of cursor. I will just drag it from the beginning. You can add 2 or 3 audio tracks here. That's the benefit of Canva. You can keep adding different types of audio track and adjust the timing. And the audios, as soon as you will add audio will automatically follow the beats. In between every transition, there will be one audio beat as well. Now, if you keep the audio track selected, you get some adjustments option. First adjustment is audio effect. You can go to audio effects and you can give a fade in and fade out effect here, so that audio does not start suddenly. It starts with a fade in. Next, we will go to adjustment, where we can click on the audio track and click the adjustment, and we can choose from the entire audio track which part we want to take or play, right? So we can choose accordingly. So this is one of the best options about this Canva, which is always not available for other softwares, what I feel. And then I will move forward to the next adjustment, volume. If I come here, I can reduce or increase the volume of the track. If you are having some voice over here, then you will have to keep the volume quite low, around 10 to 20% only. So this comes really handy out here. Next is duplicate. If your audio track is not covering the entire video track, then you can simply do all the adjustment and then duplicate it and then drag it to the next part and till the end of the video, right? So you don't have to really again go for the entire new set of audios for covering the entire video tenure. Like every audio is having a tenure 51 seconds, 3 minutes. So depending on that, you'll have to do this duplication, right? And then further, if you don't want one audio, you simply select and delete it. Now I'm going to show you one feature which Canva has introduced recently, which is video background remover. It's a very effective tool. So let's begin. I'm on my again on the video timeline. I'll be working on this slide. Okay, so let me take a video. I am not going to use green background video because we all almost know that green background video can be anyway removed and replaced by any tool. So let me take some other, color background. So this is a purple background. So let me see if Canva can seamlessly remove it or not. So I'll just drag and drop the video here. Let me delete it. Okay, and then select the video and go to edit video option. Here you will find two options. One is effect and one is adjustment. I'll show you both, but for the time being, let us work on effects. On effects, you will get this background remover tool. So all you need to do is, keeping this video selected, just click on this and boom, in a blink, your background is gone. So if this can remove a background which is having purple color, it can almost remove any colored background. I am having one detailed video on this. If you want, you can watch it after watching this video. The link will be given in the description. So once this is done, you can crop it carefully, both the sides, and then enlarge it to the extent you want to and position it in one place. You can position it at the center as well as at the sides. Now let me take a beautiful background. You can take any video background. Let me take a video background. In the element section, I'll go for video background. Well, I'm not really convinced with this background, so let me take one which I have already uploaded from one of the free websites called Pixabay. You can get those websites links here as well at the bottom. If you don't have it here, then you can go to this more option, and there you will get if you type Pixabay pixels, then you can get this, and you will get many photos for the time being here. So I'm looking for a video, so let me take one. Okay, so which one should I take? Let me take this one. Yeah, so I have just chosen this video, right click and set the video as background. Okay, so you can split anytime, wherever you want, you can give it a split. So let me just show you this much. Right click and split the page. So let me just delete this one I don't like. So let me just show you how does it look. just increase the cropping size, otherwise it is not going to accommodate this subject. And one more small detailing which you'll have to keep in mind is your this video where you are standing or your subject is standing, that video should not be a background, because Canva works in layers. So if you stretch it corner to corner, it will transform into a background only. That way this background at the back side will get diminished. So we do not want that. So keep your subject video little shorter than the corner to corner aspect ratio. So now let me try to play it for you and see how it looks. See how seamlessly it has removed the background, isn't it? Now let me show you how to give some effect to this video, because the background is already quite bright, so I really don't have to work upon that. But this video where the subject is standing, I can give some filtering. So this is color correction and color filtering. For that, again select the respective video part and go to the edit image option and go to adjustment option. So if I want to give it a little more warmth, because I find the light is focusing from the right hand side of the model, so I can make it little more vibrant, because this shows it's a morning time. Tint will give a cooler color at the right hand side scrolling this right hand side scale, and warmer color at the left hand side scale. So if I want a little more warm, then I can just position it little negative, or else I can come to this way. But at most of the times I keep tint 0, otherwise it becomes difficult to get the right effect of warmth. Now brightness, if you want, you can give brightness to within 3 to 5. So I'm okay with 3. Contrast I'll not work upon. Highlights I usually keep in minus 4, and for shadow I keep it +4. Okay, that's how I work. It completely depends on your lighting, your indoor shoot or outdoor shoot, how we want to bring the feel, how do you imagine your video should look like. These parameters will vary. There is no thumb rule that highlight has to be minus or shadow has to be positive. So there is no such thumb rule. You'll have to try and test it as many times as you want. And saturation is fine with me. X process is again fine with me. With this done, let me check how my final video looks like. If I go to this timer button, I can see this time, the total span of the time, and if I eventually click on this, I will see the video on the full screen mode. So yep, that's pretty much it. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? I feel it is quite perfect as well. No chroma key required to remove any colored background, and who will believe this was having violet purple background a while back. Now let us go to share and scheduling. We go to the share option, then it should be on MP4 download option. You will get MP4 format. That should be the ideal format. Next is social media sharing. You can choose any social media. If you are having Pro account, you can basically schedule it from here for future date and time, right? And this is the second option. Now let us see how to do cross-platform posting. So if I have made this 16:9 ratio video, then I can go to this resize option, which is again a pro feature. I can make the changes as per my need in pixel, inch, millimeter and centimeter. These parameters are here, and then I can change the width and height on my own, or by clicking on this different type of inbuilt ratios of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp status. I can simply make copies and then I can simply post it together. So that was pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful. And don't forget to join my WhatsApp group and Facebook group. Links are given in the description. And VAGPE Media's app is available in Google Play at this moment. So please do download that, and we'll be updating you whenever new courses are coming. Thank you so much. We'll see you in my next video.